everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Jira bug reports. So I'm in a developer team, and whenever there is an issue, it is notified or added in the Jira software. Now I want that as soon as there is a new issue, this should be automatically analyzed with the help of AI agent. Here I'm going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and it should be automatically notified to my team on Slack. Now doing this manually will consume a lot of time, so I'm completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Jira software, OpenAI and Slack. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there is a new issue in this Jira software, this bug should be automatically analyzed with the help of OpenAI, and the message should be automatically sent to my team on Slack. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Jira bug reports. For this, I have created an automation workflow where I have built connection between Jira software, OpenAI and Slack, and as soon as I have reported an issue, it was automatically sent to my team on Slack. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Jira bug reports. For this, we are going to create automation between Jira, OpenAI and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first, let's name this workflow as how to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Jira bug reports. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created, and here I am going to select this as AI agent and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to build an AI agent to auto-analyze Jira bug reports, which means whenever there will be an issue reported in my Jira account, it will be automatically analyzed with the help of AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and it will be automatically sent to my team on Slack. Trigger says when this happens. So when there is a new issue and then action says do this, then auto-analyze that and send that to my team on Slack. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Jira, and then in my action application, I will be taking OpenAI and Slack. So here in my trigger application, let's quickly take Jira software. And then in my trigger event, I'm going to take this configure webhooks. Now I need to make connection between Jira and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Jira with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help task, I'm going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Jira account. So this is the page of Jira, and on the right hand side where you can see this option of settings. So from the settings, I have to go towards the systems, and on the left hand side where I can see all these options, under this advanced I can find this webhooks option. So I will open this. Now I have to add the webhook, and to add the webhook I have to click on this create a webhook. So first I have to name this webhook. So let's say the name is dummy. and then the status will be enabled, and then I have to enter my webhook URL. This is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Now here I need to enter the description. So I've entered the description as payment gateway fails intermittently during checkout. So here this is the description: payment gateway fails intermittently during checkout. Now I'm going to enter the issue as project equals to, and then I'm going to add inverted commas. So here I have the issue in this particular project, and now I'm going to click on this issue created. I'll simply scroll down and then click on this create. So here the webhook dummy has been successfully created. Now let's go back, and on the top where I can see this create, I'm going to click on this create, and then I have selected my project as Pabbly, and then in the work type I have selected this as bug, and then I'm going to enter payment gateway fails intermittently during checkout. In the summary, I'm going to add payment gateway failure, and then the rest of the fields are not required one. I have entered the description and the summary of this issue, and I have selected the work type and the project, and now I'm simply going to click on this create. As soon as I click on create, you will see that I'm going to receive the response of this issue in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'm going to click on this create, and let's wait for the response. So here you have created SMP10 work item. If I click on this view, let's click on this view, and here this is the payment gateway failure. This is the description. Now let's open my Pabbly Connect workflow, and if I scroll down, I can see that I have received this response. If I scroll further in this issue field summary, I have this payment gateway failure, and then in this description I have this payment gateway fails intermittently during checkout. So here, as soon as I have entered the issue, I have captured that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup that we have created between Jira software and Pabbly Connect that is successful. And now whenever there will be new issue reported in this Jira, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a new issue, I want to auto-analyze it with the help of my AI agent. Here I'm going to use my AI agent as OpenAI. So then in my action application, I'm going to take OpenAI. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as ChatGPT and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter the token. Following the help desk given below, I'm going to enter this token, and I'm going to click on the hyperlink given over here. And it has taken me towards this API keys page. Now to create a new API token, you simply need to click on this create new secret key. First, we have to provide the name. So let's say the name is test. The project will be default project and the permissions will be all. And then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided, which I need to copy and simply paste that over here. Here, as I've already an existing connection, I've created this connection multiple times. That's why I'm going to select this existing connection and then go with save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter this AI model in the prompt. In this drop down, I can find all the AI models which I have. I'm going to select this as GPT-4o Mini, and then I'm going to enter this prompt. Now I'm going to enter the prompt in a way that I have this issue, and I'm going to map that issue from this Jira response, and then I'm going to enter the prompt. So I'm going to enter the prompt in a way. So here I have entered this prompt: you are a software QA assistant, analyze this Jira bug report, and then I have entered the title and the description, then return the following in bullet points, and then I have added the rest of the details like the one-line summaries, possible cause, and the suggested fix. I'm going to enter this title and the description, but I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. Now here I have received the response from this Jira, and when I click on this, I can see this Jira software, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here first I need to enter the title. So the title is payment gateway failure, and then the description is this one: payment gateway fails intermittently during checkout. So I have mapped that. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response. So here I've received this response in this message content. I'm going to open this. One line summary is intermittent failure in the payment gateway during the checkout process. The severity is high. The possible cause is this: potential server overload or issue with third party, and the suggested fix is investigate server logs for error patterns and collaborate with payment gateway provider for debugging. So this is a very nice summary with the suggested fix, and I'm going to send this to my team. So I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then in my action application I'm going to search for Slack, and then in my action event I'm going to select this as send channel message and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Slack. Here I need to enter my token type. I'm going to enter this as user, and then I'm simply going to click on this save. Here I have already logged in my Slack, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow. And it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And here authorization successful, which means Slack is now connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter this channel ID. Now the channel ID is by the name Jira issue. So from this drop down, I am going to select my channel ID as Jira issue, and then I'm going to enter this message. So from this drop down, I'm going to select my message as this message content, which I've generated with the help of OpenAI. I have mapped this. Now this image URL, image alt text, bot name, bot icon are not required fields. So I'm going to skip this. And now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. And here we have received this response. Now I'm going to open my channel, and we are going to check whether I have received this message or not. And here we can see that we have instantly received this message. The same exact message: hello team, one line summary, then the severity, then the possible cause, then the suggested fix or the next step. Now to summarize, we took Jira software as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We added the issue and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where with the help of this OpenAI, we analyzed the issue, and then we have generated the analysis, and then we simply send that to my team on Slack. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And here we have successfully created automation between Jira, OpenAI and Slack with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.